People came for the beer, but they stayed for the experience. In its second year, Michigan Brewers Oktoberfest underwent a few changes, but people really seem to be enjoying what they see and taste. On Saturday, October 5th, visitors were able to sample over 100 varieties of craft beer and ciders, as well as special editions of beer provided by various breweries. Throughout the new layout, there was music, food, games, and even some family-friendly fun. Things kicked off with the ceremonial tapping of the keg, provided by Rochester Mills Brewery.
One! Oh, there you go. All right.
Our Oktoberfest is our fall release. Every year we sell truckloads of it all around statewide, and we actually just started distributing in Ohio too. So that one's our big seller for this time of the year, and then we'll get into our Lazy Days release, which is a great amber lager, and then we'll move into some more winter beers, and we've got a great milkshake stout, so we got a lot of fun beers.
Given the honor of swinging the ceremonial mallet was radio personality Scott the Gator Anderson from 97.1 The Ticket, who told us what he looks for in a beer.
Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the higher alcohol content beers because I like to put beers in two categories. You got your long haul beers and your short haul beers. The long haul beers are the ones that you can just enjoy all evening long, if you will. And the short haul ones are the ones that taste really good, but more than one, it's going to be too much. So to find different flavors, I like how they try different flavors. Some beers will throw in, whether you get the pumpkin ales. I love the pumpkin ales. Apricot is like a new thing. Magic Hat number 9 does an apricot. It's great. I just like the different kinds and different styles. It's really kind of cool.
Although Canterbury Village's Sea Pub has hosted an Oktoberfest event for 10 years, it's only the second time the village has joined forces with Kroger and CBS Radio to host the Michigan Brewers Oktoberfest. Owner Keith Aldridge told us his staff has been planning this event for about 6 months, and visitors experienced some major changes.
Well, year two, obviously right over your shoulder, we were in the field last year. Kind of a nice atmosphere, but a little bit stale. So this year, with obviously the ambiance of Canterbury Village, we moved it down into the village part, into the shopping, and it's just a much better setting. Actually, it's probably one of the best settings that I've been to for a beer festival, and I've been to quite a few of them, so it's kind of nice.
Working with Keith and the folks at Canterbury Village is just awesome. I mean to tell you, they bend over backwards for every person that's here representing their company this year. I've watched Keith work with them, and it's just, Canterbury is just, in my opinion, tops, the very tops to work with.
As we wandered through the event, we were able to speak to some of the vendors and sample some of their products.
Great location, great vibe, great feel, and just look at it. I mean, it's beautiful, the weather's breaking, and it's great.
Great. What have people been saying about the different kind of beers you guys have here today?
Really impressed with the Tongue Tied because it's not like nothing they've ever had before. Basil and lemongrass, kind of unique to beer. You get their aroma, the basil's obviously really strong, and you get that little lemon hint from the lemongrass. So that's been probably the biggest hit with Blue Moon today.
All right, here goes nothing. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is delicious.
Now imagine that with a spicy Thai dish.
Oh yeah, I could totally taste what you were talking about earlier too.
Awesome.
If you don't like it, you come back and try the other one. Yeah. You can always have more.
What kind of beers do you guys distribute?
Oh gosh, we have a variety. We just announced Green Flash. It came to us this past week from San Diego, California. We've got Oscar Blues out of Colorado. We've got Magic Hat from Vermont. We've got a wide variety of craft beers here today.
All right, so what is this that we're trying?
This is the Oscar Blues 1050.
Okay, and this is supposed to be the,
This is the chocolatey one.
chocolate and beer? What a
Yes.
great combination.
Very much so.
Do you have some too? All right, perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is delicious. Chocolate and beer.
Not something you would think of, but it actually has a very nice combination. It's very smooth. It's actually perfect for this time of year.
With the architecture of the buildings and the beautiful trees and the landscaping, it's really a lovely setting for events like this. And I have heard from some customers that they love the atmosphere of it.
In Orion Township, this is Kayla Brandon reporting for ONTV News.
Hold on.